She leans in. Her body draws near. Arms strap around you softly, naturally, like a moment she's done 1,000 times. Name that fleeting secondsman. It's nothing. Just a HUD. It's just an gesture. A greeting, a goodbye ament. That will what if I told youth hunt to respond to it at one simple hug can completely change how she sees you? Thought this ordinary moment cares within a deep psychological storm that Mossman failed. Without averalizing base. A hug to a man may be warmth. Bow a woman a hug is a messagia question amazing. A silent invitation to know how to express in when she hugs. Is that just feeling your arms? She's sensing your confidence, is measuring your present. Evaluating your calm. She's subconsciously asking herself, do I feel safe in his arms or do I feel his head grounded or grasping is aware of what this moment means her? Will he ruin it like every other guy? Thieverage man hugs back too quickly, hickles nervously, K-pats her. Backlick sees a buddy K-talks. Immediately after to fill but silence from power off the moment can. When that she forget him do infant but rare man. The high value grounded emotional liate man responds toho tag lakes, not just bet language. When he gets it right. She remembers Shim not just ashact, but as a mono made her body feel safe. Ace a man whose arms didn't tangra bubbled her DOS a man who still not stole her. You didn't thin thing right. No just be. She won't now, why she'll say it out loud. Core play it, she'll crave it again, she'll tell herself it was just a hug. But deep down her nervous system would let her forget it boo to weren't like Thais thought. You were a present, you were a stoic who made her feel like Shaka Finalis, top performing. And that thought makes a woman think it belong after of So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to respond to her hog like high value man. With calm, with mastery, with present to . So that's next time you woman. Leans in shadows, just hug you on walk away. She walks away wondering what just happened. Why she can't stop thinking let's beg and welcome. To Stoic paradox where don't chase women, track them through presence. Power and emotional precision. Today we're diving in or something that seems small beauty, but a hug, not a kiss, not a date, not enduring conversation, just a hug. And yet that moment barely 5 seconds long has the potential to honor so strong in a woman's mind. Thought it lingers in her body for hours, days, even weeks. You see, Minari trained to look for big moments, grand gestures, the big conversations, physical alchemistry. But women, Reno Glow, Reredo feel a very thing in the settle. The slight shift in your breathing, the quiet strength in your posture. The calm of your hands, the energy that surrounds you like Honora, whether it's serratic, needn't certain. Or still grounded masculine when a woman hugs, so she's not just engaging in physical contact. She's tuning into war essence, even if she's not doing it consciously. Usually her body is asking is his. He's strong without needing to dominatatos, he the energy. Between this or can melt into him, or do I have vita hold myself together and if sincere is wrong. Even silently you will never hear from her again because just forget the hug she forgot. But if your air energy is right if you wear and turf hot moment. With stillness instead stayed off stiffness, it's with curiosity instead off control. With masculine empress instead of off performance than something duping shook. Goes from casualto chemicaled from simplato spiritual art if from gettable to unforgettable. He walks away not formed by hat you but quietly powered be how you matter her feel shadows. And tender standard logic calibage can stop thinking of booty. Daunt emotional lith of your arms calm in your chest the moment ill to her and rush the way you let. Go first with confidence, own it, to stance that way. Your silence spoke more than words ever called and best part stinks. It was her idea that she thinks you didn't even notice what you were doing, but you did because you're not average you. Understand that reaction is ambled in grand performances, it's born in quiet mastery. You understand that a HUD isn't just contact. It's a canvas for your masculine presence. And most of all, you understand that a woman doesn't want to impress. She wants to be felt. So Era, tired of being the edgerette, Sarah, stunned letting them pass without impact. And if you're red, do the smallest gesture and ta the most. Powerful marathon. Stay with me as I'm about to exactly how to respond to a hugging away thought. Makasher feels something grill without her saying a word. This is terror. We didn't track emotionally, but respond intentionally. Let's begin. Dune didn't just react. Receive the hug with sovereign. Stillness leans in her arm. Subapon. Her presence moves toward yours. Ain't where most men fail for us before it begins. They react out fast, eager, nervous. They lunge into the seat they were waiting for permission to feel wanted. But a high-value man, a stoic man, didn't move instantly. Doesn't flinch, doesn't jump. And instead it pauses just for a second, not to reject her, but to let her energy reach Jim instead of him, reaching for it. The subtle piece speaks louder than anything. It says, I didn't chase connection. I allow Yamhalil ready. I don't need this hug, but I'll receive it fully. This pause beckons the first crack in her emotional armor coos. She's soothing them through tuck, but one user restraint. You show an in-the-mentwit of a newing. Why Chef feels different drawn and held not by her arm set, but be your calm point tonery hug. Don't just mirror it. When you'll Finlerna, don't just mimic her orgy. Let it ... You are not a mirror. You place your arms around her in a way that feels intentional, protective, and composed. Thought not trembling. New working ... Just angered stillness maker feel like a moment could end. But you are runnerish to let it go. You not clinging. You're not desperate. You imply present. You are calm in closeness, and women feel that. Contrast immediately based 99% of men in your physical affection. So when you hold her masculine ease, it becomes a moment that lives inside her nervous system because your arms and just arms. They were safe territory. They didn't mean anything for apparel. They said, I know how Andy, trust you to feel fat without men. That is difference between a forgettable hugged one beta wire memory. 3. Let Yorba speak first. It's louder than your words in the middle off at. Hug when your body's sorry close. Scream just listening with her ears. She's listening with her sky and ... Your breath is the volume knob on your masculinity. If you're shallow, quick, stiffen your links. She feels tension. She senses anxiety. Sure gestures. He's relaxed. Therefore, I can't relax. Be a fatate. Your breath drops deep into your belly. When it slows, ... expands ... comes. Her body mirrors automatically. Her nervous system trains to your rhythm. And without a word, you've made her feel smithing. She rarely experiences with men. Grounded surrender. She can't name. She won't say out loud. 1. Shah hugs you. Ender. I start sensing to your energy. You become unforgettably. Should Dan just feel a man? She felt safety without witness, still without coldness, strength without canroll, and thrived off women. That combination is most mythical. For less the hug slight lie before her with ease. Not distancing the hug matters as Maca shoot starts. If you cling to longer shrieks off neediness, you drop away too quickly, screams discomfort. Daughter. So what do? Catcher slightly led to hold her. As long as he's engaged and conveniently began to us before she does. Not with speed, not with tension, but with elegance. You give her something beautiful, Annan. Ya walk away from it first. And in doing so, you triggered the feminine intrigue. Why didn't he hold in longer? Did he feel that moment like eated? Did he choose toned it? Okay. Now the Mr. Robbins because Mossman will cling to Fatic like it was Raridal. But you let Goalie as if you trust them will come again because off's kindoff. Man hope creates them that snap rejection that's emotional power. And powers watch remembers 5 let Sela die echo of the connection. Don't ruin it with words sug steps back the air opens up again. This is where averageo men panic ... They speak. They joke. They nervously tried to keep the emotional current alive suddenly amplic. But you let settle. You didn't signethic away. You let Thuda the hog stay suspended between you like invisible smoke. And in that she feels the sure place the embrace in her. She wonders what you're thinking. And that created a severe of everything. You're not cold. You're just filling out. Not to the air with noise. Your stillness says I'm not afraid of closeness. Andy, I'm not afraid of stillness. Though, I felt that moment. I didn't need to talk about it. And that makes her feel like she just shared something sacred. Not small. 6. Complement some things. Not surface. Lavelle, if you do speak her eep. Don't compliment her looks. Don't flatter her. Compliment the experience. They say nothing like you carry calmness in your energy. Most people don't. That way's most peaceful moment I've had today. You feel real. It's rare if these compliments bypass the mask. Balloon and hard because they're not denatimpers. Their reflections off what you noticed. And for a woman, what is constant? Buying looked at but rarely seen. That kind of comment can shake something awake inside her. She'll walk away wondering, how did he know that about me? Why do I feel like he touches something she hide from everyone? And that emotional finger. It doesn't fade. 7. Keep eye contact and longer, but with stillness, not seduction. When the physical pretends, keep the emotional thread alive, not by force, but by gaze. Don't stare. Don't smirk. Just see her as she steps back. Hold her eyes for 2 to 3 seconds longer than most men would do. Not with hunger, not with longing, but with still presence. Yura, say I'm not afraid. Tub her. I don't need to look away. I need to keep intimacy. This subtle active ground makes the moment feel real, not just routine. And because Mossmen look away quickly, afraid of the closeness they just created, you become your meth contrastant contrast creation mystery. D to complaces no commas most. Important art. That makes or every thinkwich. After you let go, you smile. You media contact. Now you move on to let it softly, confidently, without carrying to feel like a trophy. You didn't revisit it. You don't ask about it. You don't treplay it. You'd attack from it. Beccazoth's Stoic man doesn't need to follow up in intimacy. He real connection lingers in its own. Okay. And that trust that psychologic retrotraverse are wild. Peak bios. It means you're trying to get something from her. You wear a simpler present while the mint existed. That makes you more than memorable. It makes you unforgettable. If you've made it this far, you're Notovich man. Yuri, not hero. Quick pickup lines. You're not chasing gimmicks. You're herb. You understand something. Mossmen never even consider thought. Attraction. Descent happen in loud words. It happens in the quietments. In the way you breathe. In the way you hold stills with it needing to feel it in the way you spend not react. When her body touches yours, you've just learned a something that 99% of men overlook. Thought a hudge isn't just age sui. It's aidist. It's a moment off emotional alkalos. Rashi entrance of urine salons and Efu get that moment right with outing with faking. She will feel something she can text Lane, but can never forget. Now, if you're the kind of man who wants to dive deeper into masculine presence, to emotional mastery into theft psychology of feminine attraction, not for manipulation, but for authentic magnetism, then this is where you strike a rocks and just a cono. It's a brotherhood for men. Hawk stillness over chasing, power over panic, and meaning over noise. So, if this video spoke to you, if you felt something real, if you realize how much power exists in the smallest quits man between you, and then don't just scroll away, tap that subscribe button, hit Fable icon so you never miss what Massmen will never learn. Leave a comment below. What moment in your life via media woman remember you even after you say no thing? Because this isn't about hacks, it's about understanding your energy. I see your Andy, you mastered it. Why you won't need Tash anything to gain, she'll feel it, you'll remember. I didn't she'll wonder why she'll stop it thinking about you doth a stower rockswear, it's the strongest man. Isn't it loudest but the most unshakable? Until next time, stay calm, stay grounded, and remember, sometimes the but you let go ivory